Hey everybody, today we're going to get into another Farm Together episode. Sure we got a lot of work to do, as always. So in this one, I just kind of want to see where things go. I don't really have a plan for this episode like I did moving the market. I have a couple new ideas for places and things that I want to build. I just don't really know if I'm going to do them in this episode, so just kind of play and wing it and kind of see where things lead. This is kind of my favorite way to do episodes anyways, is just to get in, see where everything takes me. I just kind of play just as is, so I'm going to do the same thing today. I am excited about a lot of new things, because I know, okay, so we're in winter right now. I'll probably go take care of winter type stuff to start after the animals are done, and then that way I want to take care of the seasons a little bit better. I feel like that's something that I can definitely do better during these longer videos, is make sure I take advantage of every single season, what each season has to offer. So that's what I'm focusing on. Okay, so the cows are at 35 minutes. I don't know why this keeps happening. There's a little thing where I feed the chickens or the birds, and then I have to feed them again a second time. So I don't know what that is. If anybody knows why that's happening, just let me know. It's kind of a weird one, because it's like they need to be fed. I feed them, and then just a second after, they require a little bit more food than normal. So, okay. It's very tricky coming down here and seeing the marketplace like as it is. So let's take care of animals as we need them. I don't think we have swordfish. I want to get the swordfish, and then I'll go grab the regular fish, and then I'll probably start doing a lot of harvesting. Just because swordfish quest probably. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. I think I'll get it from the regular swordfish out here, hopefully. Wow, how cool. So I just got an achievement. I want to take a look at that achievement real quick. I don't normally jump onto my Steam account, but I just want to see what that was. So, he that blames would buy. Earn a total of 500 medals on your farm. Okay. That's pretty cool. So I guess those are called medals? I thought those were ribbons this whole time. That's just what me and my partner used to call them, is just pink ribbons. I don't know. I guess they're medals. It's like, we got the world's best pumpkin, the world's largest pumpkin. Here's a world's Guinness medal. I don't know. So after this, yeah, I'll just head back. So did I get that quest? Is that done? So it was, yeah, so it's done. So the swordfish just finished, and it gave us, like, I think 30. Because now we're at 107 ribbons. I'm calling them ribbons. I can't break myself from that, so ribbons. Alright, so winter, let's get our money trees. And I'm probably going to change this up a little bit too. Obviously I want to have more money trees than this. It's not enough. It seems like nothing is ever enough in this game, so I'm just going to keep doing bigger and bigger areas. Money trees obviously need to have a new home, so I'm kind of looking at an area for the money trees. I don't really know yet, though. I do like them near the market, because it kind of just makes sense. It goes with the territory. But it's just something that doesn't feel right. Something about it is not the way I would want it to be, so I could definitely change it, but I don't really know what I'll do here, so I'll kind of have to just wait and see where the episodes take me. If I do move the money trees, I'm definitely doubling or even tripling that operation, because It's an awesome flow of diamonds. This area here, it's going to be a little weird, but I am actually going to harvest and then delete everything here. I want to kind of get a new home for quest stuff, and I also want to move this area from being the quest area. I have ideas for this area south of the marketplace, and this is just kind of going to go with that concept. Once I get this cleared out, I should be able to start to do what I want. Okay, so I got a profile level at level 60. I don't know. I mean, it sounds like a 60 would give you something special just because it's on an increment of 10, but I really don't know. I know 50 was awesome. 50 was awesome for the farm and for the character profile, so... It seems like character profile is kind of just not really for me. I kind of just keep my character the way I keep him. I don't really add new things to my character. It's not really a big deal. I was actually thinking about changing up my character a little bit. I don't really like the sun hat, so I think I'm going to get rid of the sun hat. Maybe just change up a little bit there, just because I don't... It's not... The sun hat's cool, but it doesn't match, like, then. It doesn't match the top, torso, and not like the fantasy backpack kind of just stands out. So I think I was going to change up some of that stuff. It's not really a big deal to me, though. I'm not too picky about what my character looks like. I just, at least not in this game. I am in some games, I guess, but in this one, it's more just, it's really just decorative. I really don't even pay attention to it, so. And so a lot of these trees are gonna actually have to be cut out. So I don't really know if I'm gonna do it right now. But I know for a fact for this field, I wanted to get this field taken out of there, field of crop, just to clear up some space and be able to have a little bit extra here for whenever I plan my new area down here. So like with these trees, I'm just gonna leave them for now. Certain things in here I'm gonna move, and other things I'm just gonna delete them and rebuild them. Like Blackthorn. Blackthorn's I think pretty cheap. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look at the money on some of this stuff. But I don't want to just go deleting everything, because I know some stuff throughout here, like the rubber trees, are gonna be a loss if I were to delete those. The dandelions are gonna be a loss if I delete those, so I'm gonna go ahead and move them. Eventually, might be this episode, might not. If I find a new home for them while I'm playing, I'll go ahead and move this stuff. But this quest area has definitely been burnt out and needs to change, so it's gonna happen. These areas are gonna fluctuate a little bit. I'm not gonna just have dedicated stuff in these areas forever. Obviously, everything's gonna get a makeover, and when that time comes, it's gonna be close to the end of the actual Farm Together channel, at least for this anyways, for this farm specifically. I'll probably come up with like a new idea and do Farm Together again down the road, but I did also purchase Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life, which is essentially what it is. It's basically a remastered, remodeled version of the GameCube version of Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life, which is one of my favorite farming games ever. I mean, the farming game that got me addicted to farming games. So once this farm and all this is done, I'll probably be getting on that game and doing a pretty serious walkthrough of that game, which, if any of you guys have played Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life, it's incredible. It's different. It's not like this game. It's not so big. It's very small and quaint, which is a little bit more my speed. I'm not gonna lie. I love this stuff. I love the decorations in this game, but it's big. And when I think of a farm, personally, I think of something a little bit more quaint. These areas are really, really big, and it's as cool as it is. It's just not really my style. So I found that Story of Seasons, Wonderful Life, and I was like, oh man, like this is one of the biggest pickups for me because I love that game. I love Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. That's my favorite Harvest Moon. I haven't played all of them, but that's the one that I grew up with. So now having that, I definitely have a desire to play that game soon too. But I'm gonna continue my Harvest Moon. I don't want to play two farming games at the same time either. So I'm just kind of gonna do my thing. Just let everything play out, you know, the way it should. So I gotta get that honey stand moved over. This is just supposed to be for the farming. I'll get that honey stand moved over somewhere over there. I don't know, maybe put it near... I don't know, maybe put it near the meadery. Seems like the meadery is going to use the most honey in real life. I don't know about in this game. I just figured it'd be cool to have that kind of near there. Maybe somewhere near. So I'll have to count out how many beehives this actually is. But this is, if you didn't watch last episode, this is the new beehive area. It's a beekeeping area, so there's actually a guy, he's going to live in that house just right up there on the hill. He's going to be the quote-unquote the beekeeper, and very similar to the guy who is the groundskeeper for the vineyard. We're going to have a similar guy for the beekeeping, so this is going to be nice. And obviously it's a lot of just grab and go stuff. I mean, but I got recommendations about the beehives and having a little bit more beehives, and I figured I would just go ahead and get it amplified. I had the idea of a beekeeper a while ago, so I wanted to just kind of pair it with a little bit bigger beehive area, and a guy who specifically works this type of I don't want to call it crop because it's not, but works this type of industry, maybe, if that's the best way to put it. Crop doesn't just sound right because it's not a crop, it's a product that comes from a living being. So but yeah, so I want to just get this stuff done, get the honeycomb area kind of set up, get him his own little beekeeping house area. I'm probably gonna get rid of these two big squares north of his or west of his property as well. Just get those areas harvested and unplant them, untill them, and see where his property can go, because I might expand his property a little further. I did get recommendations for maximizing this beehive area as big as I can. This to me is huge, but I get the game. I'm not blind to it. I understand that you can maximize potential everywhere you turn. I just play the game a little bit differently. I just like the game the way I like it. So I like to take the advice and kind of pair those tips and tricks with my style of game and see if I can match it with my farm and the original view of the farm. So the peppercorns turned out great, and we're almost about to get up to about 9,000. Yeah, very close to about 9,000 gems. Definitely for the first time ever. We've never been that close before, so let's go ahead and head over. I think, so corn is not done, pumpkin's not done. I did this video yesterday, so we got 12 hours left on the pumpkin. We've got 12 hours left, 13 hours left on the corn. So I might water it this episode. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and water. Yeah, let's do it. Let's water this crop. That way, if I decide to do a video a little bit later, I can get this stuff, harvested when that time comes, because that'll be a really nice pickup. And then if I do decide to do that, I can base the rest of the new crop, the new harvesting or the new planting on about, I guess 6-7 hours, 8 hours maybe at most. We'll kind of see what that looks like. Let's go get some gas. I love coming here and having the actual like gas station set up. It's really cool to have this. It just kind of makes it feel more like you're actually going to fill up gas instead of just having like I don't know what most people do in this game, but I just imagine having just a random setup for a gas station. I like actually making it look like it's an actual gas station. Kind of has the placement of it, the surroundings of it. I do need to move the rabbits though. The rabbits don't belong over there anymore. They're gonna need a new home. So I'll get them moved. I'll see about like I gotta figure out a new home kind of for the flower area. Figure out a new home for the rabbits. I want to push the animals out a little bit further. They just don't have enough space for my liking, so I think I'll push out the animal enclosure a little bit more and just kind of see where they're at when that time comes. So I want to give them more space. I want them to have a bigger area, but I'll have to kind of map it out and see where the best place for that's going to be. So yeah, I just figure watering, get this stuff pushed along a little bit further. If I do decide to do a video later tonight, it'll be perfect timing because it'll be like right around about 10 hours possibly. At least record a video. Sometimes I record videos and I keep them on file for a couple days, 1 or 2 days, and then I upload them. I try to keep them as live as possible, but sometimes I'm doing other stuff on the computer and the uploading kind of bogs down my upload time, so it just depends. Depends on the type of day or the things that I'm doing outside of videos and uploading. So I love getting these videos done though. This is, especially Farm Together has become one of my favorite titles to do videos on, just because it's so relaxing. It's such a fun farming game. Everything's so customizable. Just have a great time playing this game. And I really appreciate everybody who's been watching throughout this whole time too, kind of pushing me along to keep doing these videos, because if they weren't getting views, I don't know how much of them I would actually do. I mean, the views are great, and it's pretty shocking to see how many people actually watch. Just the other day, this channel surpassed 5,000 total views, which obviously isn't a lot to the world, but to me it's kind of crazy because I didn't really expect that at all. A lot of this was just more uploading my gameplay. I naturally play games anyways. I just started recording the videos and just uploading them to see where it would go, and so for me it really makes no difference to be recording or just simply playing games. Regardless, I love doing it. And so seeing a group of people who do actually enjoy watching this series and the channel has been really cool for me. It's been a very interesting experience for sure. I appreciate everybody watching. It's been very nice. I'm gonna retill this stuff here. I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'm not gonna replant anything yet. I'll come up with a new plan. With that other patch of farmland being gone, I'm probably gonna push it a little further outwards. I don't really know where yet though. Kind of just wait and see. But I'll probably just keep buying these properties that don't have anything on them, no landscape features. And I'll probably just keep using those for quest items until I come up with an idea for that area. I'll probably just keep doing it just the way I'm doing it. So Alright, so we got a farm level up, level 56. It's honestly not going to be too big. I don't think a 56 is going to get us too high. Normally the increments are about 5 or 10, so especially on the obvious ones like 50, 100, the 25s, those seem to give us a lot of extras, new bonuses and stuff, so we'll see. I'll wait till I'm done at least harvesting this farmland here. Yeah, so this was all big money crop. This just boosted us from about 2 million to 3.5 million just from this area alone. And it's obvious because we planted artichoke, we planted these shiitakes. The shiitake are pretty expensive. I'm pretty sure they're 5,000 a piece. So these rack up. So I'm glad to be getting these paid off, getting them leveled up. They're gorgeous mushrooms. I wish we got them in a couple more seasons of the year. I think it's just one season, but I'll have to just take advantage of them whenever that season rolls around. Yeah, red peppers are probably going to be polished off pretty good once I get this last row done. So persimmons for the first time ever. Spore palms for the second time. And then mistletoe for the first time. Interesting. Ginkgo for the third time, I want to say. Starfruit, pretty new. And then Quincy, that's brand new. Okay, so let's go straight back over. We got all those flowers. Let's go get those flowers. Get those done. Kind of see where we're at after that. So obviously that honey is done. And then as well for the flower market, it's a tough one. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna detach the flower shop and the flower market, move them over to the town eventually. But I think that time will come when I have found a new home for the flower area, so the actual flower garden. Once that's moved, I think then I'll move the rest of the stuff with it. So I wanted to just look at real quick because I know I've been already back to my regular neglecting the house and the meals. So I think these are, I want to make sure they're 30 minutes a piece because this is kind of what I'm looking at. Yeah, so they're probably about 30 minutes a piece. I think we've been playing for about 15, maybe a little longer. At least since I went and did that, push them to the next stage. All right, so we're in summer. Let's get right back down. Let's get our coral. This coral is important to me. I'm trying to get it as often as I can. I'm really trying. You know, this one's definitely a lot easier to do than I would say like the pinwheels. The pinwheels were a very large amount and very taxing. This is done 2 times a year, and I can get 25 out of them. So we're already on. So we're about to hit the second unlock, and that's going to give us. So we'll have 200, and then the next one probably is going to go 500, I would say. And I don't want to show those little shadows, because if you guys see those shadows and the silhouettes of what we're going to unlock, it probably won't be much of a surprise. And I don't like to look at them either, because I definitely prefer surprises. I don't like spoilers. I don't like I like the experience to be firsthand. I don't like watching spoilers, ending of video games, things like that. I like to see things in their growing phase. So for this one, I hope to just get all the stuff unlocked, have it be a surprise, have it be fresh. That's how I like to get this stuff. So we'll go ahead and do meadery. Kind of seems to be just what we're doing. I gotta keep doing that jam stall. I've strayed away from doing that. Let's do winery. Just about everything should need it here. So we've got another honey. So we'll just keep doing it. We'll just keep selling honey, getting those pink ribbons. What have we got here? So let's do another long quest. Alright, so building not ready. But that means we can definitely do another one. Okay, so alright, so Hereford pig, I need to get more of those. Before I forget, let me go get a patch set up for them. I'll do it over here as far as I can. Okay, so right here, I'll just go ahead and get set up. Hereford pigs. I will do 18. It's a lot, but it'll pay off. Alright, so we've got more trees done from the summertime. Aha, here we go. So cotton candy trees, we're getting money and honey per tree. So we're getting 9 per. Oh, that's a big boost. And honestly, we'll just head right back over. Just head right back over. Sell at the meadery, sell at the bake shop again. To sell that stuff off. The pink ribbons will start to flow in a little bit more naturally now. Let's see, so fish. I need to get back on track doing like specific areas for spies and materials and stuff. It's always, there's always something to do in this game, so there's never no shortage of that. Alright, so we got 2 sales from honey. We've still got 53 honey, so that's actually really nice. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I want to go back out. So these pigs, I need to make sure that I'm doing this right with these pigs. And this is such a big travel that I'm probably going to set up a POI here. Especially since I'm going to start moving stuff soon. So I'll do a POI probably right here. Just that way we can bounce back and forth. So the pigs are good. I'll get them topped off. Make sure they get moving along there. We've got some trees that need to be done. I'll have to check out the Washington State area. I still haven't done the vineyard, so I'll wait on that. We got laurels, we got red pines. So let's get the red pines because they are part of the quest. I'll replant them and then in hopes to potentially do red raspberries. I'd love to get red raspberries up here. That'd be awesome. So I'll wait and see if this is the season. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what crop we've got available. So it looks like just strawberries. So I'll go ahead and do shiitakes up here. Get them leveled up a little bit more. Let them they're a little more on the pricey side, so we'll definitely cash out a little bit too. It won't be anything huge, not like our normal cropland, but I mean, it's just extra. It's just nice to have, and it's getting level XPs too, so it's just nice to have that boosted a little bit. It still is a pretty new crop, so just get it put. I used to like to kind of blend them, but it's just a little too awkward and takes too much time. So I think I'm just gonna do one crop up here. I'll just kind of alternate from the berries to the mushrooms, just kind of back and forth, whatever needs it at the time. Cool. So from there, I need to get these summer trees. I neglect bananas a little bit. I don't mean to do it. They just kind of fall in with this category, and they're just not the most prized trees that are out there. So I just kind of space them out a little bit here and there. I'll try to get them a little bit more. Keep leveling up bananas. Okay, cool. So I'll have to replace this whole area right here. Obviously this is big, and losing out on it's pretty big. But until that, I really need to move these trees. So I think first thing I'll do is I'll start to just come over here. I'll harvest everything that I've got before the season changes. I'll try to start moving these trees over. The trees and the flowers. So I'll just kind of go back and forth, alternate, move them over from POI to POI. So everything should be good in here for a little while. I'm just going to start grabbing from the farm, from Venetucci Farm. And we'll just start grabbing the 9x9s. And I know it's going to be a little tedious, but I'm just going to do them tree type by tree type. That way everything moves over in one solid piece, and that there's not any weird overlay or anything like that. I want to just grab them all individually. And obviously this area is not going to be permanent either. It's just for me it's going to be helpful to kind of move this stuff over, move it down. The crop area, the quest and XPing area is going to keep moving. So anytime I buy new vacant property with no land differences, I'll just keep moving this towards it in time. That way I can kind of save on space, and that way, like, especially over here, because I already have a new project idea for this area. So I'll definitely have to get it moved over. Alright, so from here, I'll probably do, I think I'll just keep going. I'll just keep doing more trees over on this side. Kind of just on the other side of the pigs, like right there. So the dandelions, I might actually move those somewhere else. I might get the flower type stuff more incorporated with where the flowers are actually at. I'm not positive on that yet though, just because the flowers have, I think in the regular flower area they have 6 per, and out here we're doing 9s and sometimes 18s and stuff like that. So I'll have to kind of look at that and see, but I definitely want to move. I want to move all this stuff over. I don't want any of this to be here. I don't want any of this quest. Great, let's go ahead and grab all the dandelions. I'm going to move them over by the flowers. I'm just not going to put them in the flower patch. So from here, I'll probably just put them right here, honestly. Just kind of keep them separate, just because they are a little different. But all in one patch, that way they're all together. Okay. Can I do another dandelions, 25 gems? Let's just do it. Get them watered. Keep it easy. Alright. Go ahead and gas up. Alrighty. Let's keep on chipping away at this area. Don't take too much longer. I just gotta. The whole big thing is just these trees. I want to get all these trees in better areas where they're not going to be taking up space, that I want to be using for new expansions. Really, expansions are the most important thing to me at the moment. Just making sure that these places are starting to get their forever homes is the big thing for me. I want to make sure that when I come up with an idea of a new area, a new POI type of place, that I am And I just want to try this just to see. Okay, so we got 18, 27. Let's just see what happens here. Because if they start mix and matching, I'm not going to do it. If it's just one by one, I'll definitely do it, but we'll see. Alright, so we've got... Looks like all the figs came together. So we got orange. Yeah, it looks like they all came together. So I don't have to be going back and forth, I can just grab them all. That will help out a lot. I just, sometimes I don't know about that stuff. Too many times in games, it's the opposite, where you don't get to do stuff like that. And you have to just take things piece by piece. I'm a big craft survival player, so I love craft survival games. And most of the time in craft survival games, they make you grind really, really rough. And so I'm kind of just used to that. That's like my normal play style, is just kind of the grind and scavenging and looting and all that type of stuff, just hours and hours of it. So for me, it's not a big deal to move stuff like that progressively, but for video stuff, I'd like to move it along a little bit faster, get stuff done. That way we can start to move on to other projects. Alright, so from here, I'll just start throwing these rows up. Get the rest of these up here. They're getting very close to the water, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this stuff is just going to be moving and then moving again eventually. So I just gotta keep going with it. Whatever areas come up, just keep moving them to the point where they're gonna be eventually in their forever home. And once I get these trees to their forever home, then there won't be any areas like this at all. So we just got a bunch of these harvestables, so let's go ahead and start harvesting these. And then we'll fly back over and grab, I think there's like a couple more sets. I think there's some flowers and stuff. I'll probably move those over to the flower patch as well. Just get them out of here. Because there's a lot of trees in this game, and all we have is 9 apiece of this stuff. So yeah, trees are definitely plentiful. There's a lot of trees you can get in this game. I personally love it. I wish they had more variety. I'm kind of obsessed with the variety that they have in this game and the different crop types and all that. It really makes for a lot of new ideas. If they didn't have this setup so nice with all these different areas and all these different terrains, crop that comes from basically all around the world. If this game wasn't set up like that, it would be a lot harder to come up with cool ideas. So I'm really glad that they put the time in and got international different crops, as well as fantasy stuff, you know, like these foxfire trees and the spore palm trees. They threw in some fantasy stuff. They threw in some stuff that, you know, only gives you gems. Some stuff gives you money. It's really creative. Really like that they did that. So the Lombardy cabbage is a part of a quest now, and it is requesting... It's a brand new one, so 350. That's a lot of Lombardy cabbage. So since it's available, let's see what we can get planted here. And see how long this is, how many spaces I have to take up to get 350. It just sounds like a lot. So I gotta just work my way down. It's probably, honestly, it's probably gonna be this whole area. These quests are getting bigger and bigger, which I have no problem with because we're getting more money out of it. We're getting more gems out of it. We're getting more ribbons out of it. So it's no big deal. Just take some time. Alright, let's see where that's at. That's 270, so we're very close. So let's just keep going. As weird as it is to have a whole big area like this of cabbage, it's for a quest and we're just gonna get it done. We got the Hereford pigs moving along, let's just get this started. Hopefully this gets us right to 350. It's gonna be pretty close. $360, wow, are you kidding me? Yeah. Very nice. Okay, so jalapeno peppers, that's actually really easy. But first things first, let us finish the trees, for one. Let's finish those trees out, or, yeah, trees and some flowers. Let's get these babies moved. Look at how big this land is now that stuff is cleared out. It's unbelievable. Alright, so I'm going to grab the flowers. Flowers. And then I'll actually grab these flowers as well. Because this stuff's actually kind of intruding on some space as well. So we'll grab that. We've got this. Oh no, I lost it. I lost the selections. I gotta go back and do it again. Alright, so that'll be the rest of the flowers. And for right now, I'm just going to start putting them right out here. It's not a big deal. They're not permanent, they're not going anywhere. Just need a better space for them for the time being. And the flower garden's a weird one, because like, I don't really have any ideas for it, I'm not going to lie. I don't really have ideas for the flower garden. I think they're great, I love the flowers. There's just a lot of them, and I don't have an idea for that whole area right now, so we're all cleared out over there. Oh no, we're not. We have 2 more sets of trees. We got those bushes. Well, bushes slash trees. I guess they're under tree category, but we'll get these taken out of here, and then I can probably go ahead and do, if jalapenos are in season, I'll get all of those moved over. So I'll probably just move these down here. So, and I'll just keep these together. Just pair it together like that. I'm not really too concerned about the way things are set up out here. This is simply just for leveling and experience and all that type of stuff, getting some extra crop and all that. So let's go as far down as we can, because I want to save this area for my new idea being out here. So for jalapenos, I'll start them right there, if I can, and we can. So let's go ahead and let them go. And the swordfish might be done. I'll have to check on them. I think they should be pretty close. Okay, I want to see where I'm at there. That's 177, and the quest is 210, so we're pretty close. Let's do a few more patches. And, you know, this stuff's not going to stay here. I'm just doing it just here for the time. Just get this quest stuff done, and then I'll move on, delete it. It's not a big deal, and it's only 90 gold for the 9 squares to till it, so when you do it and you delete it, it's not a big deal. Alright, so 222. So we're good there. We've got 222 out of 210, 360 out of 350. Hereford pigs, we've got 20 of them out of 150. Figs, I'll probably do a few more figs, so while we're looking at that, let's go ahead and take a look at the swordfish here, see if they're still in a quest. No, they're not. So swordfish are done. Let's go ahead and get rid of them here. And then we'll just add fig trees right here. So let's do fig. Fig. Yeah, I guess we'll just do it right here. It's not a big deal. It's not really going to matter. So we've got 54 fig trees, 25 carobs. They're almost done. 18 blackthorns. So we're good there. So yeah, I don't know. Let's go ahead and take a look at where we're at here. So we've replanted. We're in fall. Winter. Corn's still going. So I mean, this video is just going to be a little bit shorter. The ideas that I have, they just can't be done in this amount of time. This video is a little shorter, but I already have replanted everything. I've got a new quest. Both of them are planted, ready to go. The next video, that whole quest will be done, so that'll be 30 pink ribbons. You know, figs are moving along, aquatic harvest. That's kind of just on a time basis. Poppies are pretty close. Carob trees are going to be done soon. Alpine goats, not too close, but I'm just going to go ahead and end this one a little short. It is a shorter video than what I normally do, but the work kind of warranties it, and when the corn isn't done, it kind of changes things. So I'm just going to end this one here. I hope everybody enjoys watching. I'm going to keep getting these videos done on that consistent basis. I want to get them done on a time frame a little bit better, so I am going to be doing them more based on the specific times that the game is actually putting in place. Before we end this video, let's go ahead and head back to the main menu. Let's get my clothes changed up a little bit. So we've got some new hats. I don't see them though. Okay, so we got more feathers, so we'll leave that. So I'm just going to go back to not having a hat. Let's go back to my original hairstyle. I think it was this one. And then we'll keep the face the same. The backpack, I like it, but it doesn't really fit with my regular gear. So let's go ahead and see what new clothes we got. Okay, so we got a diamond pattern sweater. We're not gonna go for that. Alright, so backpack. I really like the one that I had. The one with the little pan. I just think that's so cool. I also like this one, you know, but that's more of like, to me, that's more of a hiking bag, not really a farmer's bag. This one still technically could be a hiking bag, but if you're farming and you're just going out and you have different areas, you could sit out there, roll up, cook some food, have a little drink, coffee, whatever you have. This one's pretty cool too with the little sticks, but I think this one's just definitely my go-to. I love this bag, so no, save, emo, it's not a big deal, farm hands, not a big deal yet, so well, that's going to do it for this one. Like I said, everybody, thanks for joining Farm Together. This one is one of my favorite videos to upload and do one of my favorite playlists and series to upload. So stay tuned. The new video is going to be coming out here shortly. Just kind of got to time these things a little bit better. So thanks for watching, and join me in the next one.